A very good morning, folks. I hope everyone is doing good. 40 minutes late for this watch along. End up staying up half the night. Let us know if you can hear the sound all right as well through the cam. It's currently 1-1 in Lisbon. Celtic are playing Estrela. We're just at conceding the penalty just there. We scored in the first 7 minutes of the game. Rio Atate, lovely finish. Lovely cross into the box by Marcatilio. And Mr. Rio Atate put us in the lead, and then just literally 2 minutes ago, we're to conceding the penalty. So I hope everyone is doing okay. Let me know if the sound is okay. I said I'll pop on for the next hour and chat to you. So I'm sure if you are watching the game anyway. So I hope everyone's doing well. Have been busy the last couple of days, so it's been not much content going up. I know we've been linked with a left back, a Portuguese left back, I think, from Club Bruges. Haven't read much into the story because I was busy last night, having a few jars, and then I watched the Katie Taylor fight. I don't know if Annie stayed up and watched that last night on Netflix. What a hero. What an absolute hero Katie Taylor is. What an ambassador for Irish sports as well. Some fight went the full 10 rounds, and then she won. The judges' call, so what an absolute legend. So just watching the game here on the old phone while I'm chatting to you. Is good to see Kieran Tierney starting the game. He's played well so far. Summers is playing quite well. Tilio is actually making a point as well. I don't know if Tilio will be in a Celtic shirt past the transfer window, to be honest with you. More likely Celtic will rotate the squad in the second half. Sinsalo will come off. So I'll just give you as an example of who is playing at the moment. Starting lineup was Sinsalo, Donovan, McPherson, Trusty. Trusty doesn't look that great at the moment in this game. Tierney, McGregor, McCown, Atate, Tilio, Maeda, and Callum Osmond. Not enough service for Callum Osmond so far in the game, but you know what? Pre-season is all about getting the legs and getting the structure in place, and they're playing behind closed doors in Benfica's training ground. So it's good to see the youngsters get a run as well, which is good to see. As I said, just let me know if the sound is okay, the picture quality is okay. This laptop is on its way. I need to get a new laptop because it's seen better days. All the travelling back and forth between Dublin has bruised it. And I'll show you the little look at all me stickers. Oh, me beautiful stickers on me laptop. Look at. Yep. So, yep. Nice Easter Lily there. Oh, Estrela just had a chance there, but it went over. It's gone for the corner. This team that we're playing against actually don't have numbers on their jerseys. I think it's just a training top. I'm not sure. So, yeah. Let me know where you're tuning in. Is watching the game on Celtic TV. What's the weather? What's the temperature in Lisbon? Oof, it's hot here. Oof. Went down to the shop to get myself a bit of bread, bit of juice, and I'll tell you one thing, I was absolutely sweating. Oh, that's 2-1 Estrela. 2-1 Estrela, folks. Absolutely brutal goal to give away. Set piece. They came in, bang, big header, no one marking the guy, back post, goal. So, 2-1 Estrela against Celtic in Lisbon, in Benfica's training ground. And in the space of 5 minutes, Celtic have conceded 2 goals. Oh, look at that. No one's marking him. Good delivery by the player from the corner. Good delivery, but Sinsalo, where was he to be seen? He just stood there and just let the ball go past him. There was no one on the back post as well. This is the whole thing about pre-season. You have to learn from these mistakes, especially with a team. I don't even know which division these are in, to be honest. I didn't do any research on them. You know, just put the stream on and go with the flow, Bobby Joe, you know. But Osmond ain't good enough to be one of their main strikers. Craig, we stop writing the guy off, for God's sake. It's still early days. this is his second game of pre-season. There's a lot of football to be played this season, and it's half time. It's half time in Portugal. It's a shame that we're not playing Sporting Lisbon in the Stadio Nacional instead of the Algarve. That would have been a great marketing tool for the Portuguese FA, and it's 2-1 cause McPherson. So anyone that's on Facebook, just jump over to YouTube, subscribe. It's free of charge. We're at 19,000 subs. Thank you very much to folks that subscribed the other night. I missed the first 5 minutes again. I actually got the goal, and then been watching it since. And it's behind closed doors, and he's not ready. It's harsh, but we need better. Of course, I've said this in the channel the last couple of nights. I've made it clear since Tuesday night on the channel we should go in for Bojan Morovski off Genola in La Liga. I think Celtic should be interested in him. I know we go back to January last year where we were looking at him, and then we were looking at Ida, and we picked Ida because obviously it was a loan move, and then we ended up buying him and getting fleeced for the fee for him. But look, let's forget about the money side of it. There's no point. At the end of the day, we're fans. It doesn't matter how much the club spend on players. We don't see it. All we care about is what's put onto the pitch, what can do a job. It's only money. Comes and goes all the time, folks. I know a lot of us say, "Oh, we've 80 million in the bank. Why are we not spending this? This has been a shocking transfer window. We've only spent this amount of money." We're in July. Transfer window closed the end of September. Did you go to the Cork game? I did not go to the Cork game. I was walking. I live in Glasgow, so I was walking. And to be honest with you, I'm being saving for Santa Ponsa. I'm going to Santa Ponsa the night of the derby. So haven't been there in 20 years. I'm buzzing to go back and see it. So what's this? This is exclusive interview. KT, living the dream. Living the dream. Talking to exclusive to Celtic TV. So I'm not going to start showing you footage of that because I don't want to be done for copyright. But too slow, too many back passes. It's the typical football these days. Football is being ruined. It's just typical these tactics where even they were saying in the commentary that they don't. I know, fair enough, Callum McGregor scored like 9 goals from outside the box last season, but players need to start testing the keeper from outside the box. This whole tippy-tappy pass football into the net doesn't always work that way. You need to catch the keeper out off his guard as well. How's it going, Lee? Douglas McDonald, I hope you are doing well, my friend. Very happy Saturday. How's Tilio Pay? It's looking quite sharp. Obviously, that loan spell to the A-League to Melbourne has helped them. So hopefully, I don't know. Like it's a tough one with Tilio. Like I think Yang will be around the fringes of the team. I think Celtic will push to get Balikwisha in the next few days. They'll want that deal over. As it stands with Balikwisha, he's not training with Royal Antwerp in Austria on the pre-season tour. He was left out of the squad down to a knock. So we'll see how it goes. There's 23 people tuning in today. Really appreciate if you could even share this stream, put it in the WhatsApp group to one of your pals saying, give this guy a watch. Talk sense most of the time. So happy days. Happy days. Shout out to the boys as well in Soul Coats as well in the Elm Bar. Mrs. was out there last night having a drink, and some lad, she rings me up and she's like, "Oh, this guy wants to speak to you. And he's like, I've been following your page for years. You're a fucking legend, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "All right, cheers, mate." He's like, "I've subbed your channel for the last 4 years." So shout out to him. Shout out to John. Good crack, good conversation on the phone talking about Celtic. So good little bar out there, out in Saltcoats, the home of Bobby Lennox. Is Kwan gone yet, or is he not? Is he staying? I don't know what the situation with Kwan is, to be honest. There was about 2 weeks ago, there was links of Kwan going to the Austria Bundesliga to Austria Vienna. Nothing since. We have never seen Kwan playing a competitive game for Celtic. He featured against Athletic Bilbao at Celtic Park for a brief spell, and then he started against Wolves in the Aviva Stadium. So any news on Balikwisha? Nothing. It's been very quiet. Very, very quiet. The latest news that we have is we've been linked with a Portuguese left back from Club Bruges. I haven't done me research. I haven't done my homework, to be honest with you. I was on the piss last night. So and then I ended up staying up and watching Katie Taylor fight. So what a fight. What a fight. What an ambassador to Irish sports. What a win. 3 wins against Serrano. So what a time. Thanks very much for the likes, for the care. Thank you very much, Darren Moore, Agnes McDonald, James O'Toole, Davy Connell, Kathleen Madden, and Lee Douglas McDonald. Just if you have YouTube, I'm sure you still have YouTube, just jump over there, subscribe to the channel. So at the moment, I have to change this banner. It's actually 2-1. 2 seconds. Get this all sorted now. It's 2-1 to Estrela. We conceded a penalty on the 40th minute, and we conceded from a corner as well, corner set piece. So Estrela are currently beating Celtic 2-1. Let me do my research on these guys. So someone said they were relegated last season. Let's see what the crack is with these. What division are they in? Are they in the Portuguese second division? Let me see. Yeah, they finished 15th out of 18. I don't know if it's 3 teams go down in the Premier League. They finished 15th out of 18. Do you get relegated? How many teams get relegated in the Premier League? Is it 2? Is it 3 out of 18 teams? Is it a promotion playoff? I'll be honest with you, I don't really watch the Portuguese league in any shape or form. So if anyone that's familiar with the Portuguese league, just give me a comment below and let us know what the crack is. There's been no more talk about Shim Yamada, the Japanese striker that's currently playing over in a tournament for Japan. So basically, the Japanese manager has selected players just for the J League only for this tournament. He played Hong Kong recently. I think they won 5-0, and then they're playing South Korea soon as well. So the latest chat was that Celtic have put a bid in of 1.5 million. That was on Wednesday night, and the source was Hochi in Japan. Big source. Regards to Japanese, and then I have a source of in Japan as well that follows me on Instagram, Japan Football, and they said that basically it's a done deal. It's a done deal. So we'll see what happens. Watching from Belfast, not a great day to be wearing a Celtic shirt to the pub. I know, especially in Belfast. Did that fire go ahead last night over in East Belfast? Because I haven't seen the news. I know there was a lot of talk of all asbestos in the area could affect the power grid if that was lit up on fire. Kind of all that chat. Look, I don't want to talk about that type of stuff on the channel, but I will ask the question anyway. Both KT legends. KT's played well so far. It's good to see him back in the Celtic shorts. He's looking quite fresh. I'm looking at the interview here. He's doing with exclusive with Celtic TV, and looks like he's in good shape. And I know a lot of people were been an iffy mood about taking him back because his injury record over the last couple of years at Sociedad and at Arsenal. We can't keep people happy. And this is the problem. I've seen it across a lot of podcasts. We're all tight to our opinions, and this is what the channel is here. But people are constantly moaning. And then there's people that just give their honest opinion. And that you are more welcome to do that. So 33 people tuning in, 30 people tuning in, 18 across on YouTube. Subscribe. Facebook, 12 years are being nosy gits over there. So jump over to YouTube. That's where it's at. That's where I get to engage, which is better, to be honest. So Rio Atate scored in the 7th minute for Celtic. It was a nice finish. Ball got across the box from Tilio. Luke McCown looked like he actually kind of scuffed the shot and then turned, and then it just rolled to Atate, and Atate finished into the right corner. Simple as. That was the goal. And then We gave away a penalty. It was a handball. The ball got crossed in, looked like a handball. I think it was from Donovan, if you want to correct me on that. And or was it McPherson or McDonovan? I think it was Donovan. And they scored from the penalty, and then 5 minutes later, it was a set piece just in the stroke of half time, and then the ball got crossed into the box, and what's the score? There's the score on the screen, but there's the score. There it is. There, we're losing 2-1 at the moment. How's Celtic playing? We were playing all right up to the first 35 minutes of the game, and then it's just you could see that they're just, some of them don't care because it's pre-season. Some of them just, the concentration levels isn't there. As people are saying on the chat here, too much passing at the back. It can be boring at times. We're going back to January. We've seen that against Hearts, and was it Kilmarnock, I think, and fans were frustrated at that type of football, and I think we will see that this year, just the way the football world has gone. Like I was watching yesterday, I was up my mate's gaff, right, and he was going through retro football matches, and it was on Sky Sports. It was Man City versus Gillingham in the 1999 playoff, right? And you could see the difference of football then, 1999 to now. They go all in on tackles. They go held the leather. Now they're afraid to go on a tackle. Now they're afraid to actually hoof the ball and let the striker chase it. It's all, let's walk it from the back. Let's try, cut down. Let's hit them flanks. Them days are gone. I know managers are different, but do you sell the 125 anniversary shirt? No, I don't sell it. I don't sell shorts, but don't sell shorts. I do have that shirt, but no, you'd be best off looking on classic football shorts. There's a page on Instagram and Facebook called the Glasgow Celtic Wear. Kieran's a good guy. They're based down the Barras. You can walk in, shop, and have a look at the jerseys. A great selection of Celtic shorts and different club shorts as well. So 7% of his sale goes towards the Celtic Foundation as well. He's been doing that shop for over a year and a half. I've actually bought a couple of jerseys off him. I sound like a little bit of a promo guy here, but he does ship he ships UK and Ireland. So have a look at his shop if you're ever in the Barras. He's a good lad. So shout out to Kieran McCauley. What a good lad. What's this? This guy's wearing a tank top for the second half. I think they're striker. So we're about to resume the game, folks. 33 people tuning in. If anyone that hasn't, is at the first time coming across the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. I'd only be sitting here for an hour and a half, not getting one sub. Hi home from Glasgow. How's it going, Ross? I hope you're doing well. Lovely picture there of that lovely car. Fantastic. I hope your family are safe. You are having a good day, enjoying the sun. Just make sure that you whack that factor 50 on, and drink responsibly to anyone as well. That's out the back having a cigar, or at the paddling pool, or just chilling in their bed, or chilling having a cup of tea and watching me talk absolute nonsense. So it's the second half of the match is about to kick off. Estrela, that finished 15th in the Portuguese Premier League, they are beating Celtic 2-1 in this third pre-season of the summer, because we played Queen's Park and then Cork City the other day. I thought we played all right against Cork. Amadora, it was outstanding. I thought he played really well. Really, you could see that Brendan Rodgers was saying that he's more going to be a project player. Could be on loan or could be around the fringes of the team. But if it's true that we're linked with this Portuguese left back from Club Brugge, Amadora will probably be offloaded on loan, and I think it will mature him as a player. I'll get him used to the Scottish football climate, as in like the pitches, the mentality, the aggression of teams. The Celtic team are about to come back onto the pitch. It looks like Tilio is going to come back on again. What I'm saying, the referee. The referee looks like a DJ, is what he does. Big bean head on him. Can you find a stream with sound? I to be honest with you, I can't. I can't avoid streams to you because it's not. I don't want to lose my page. So I'm not going to talk about streams. What I say is I'm watching on Celtic TV. So there must be something out there you could watch it on. So I hope you're doing well in Lancaster. Hope as well, Geo boy. So just waiting for the Celtic team to get back onto the pitch to start the second half against Estrela in Benfica's training ground. So just to recap, Rio Tate took the lead for Celtic on the 7-minute. Days Almeida looks like he's going to start the second half. Will it be Sinsalo playing this half again, or will it be Ross Doohan? Who will it be? The goalkeeper coach is having a good chat with him. Woodsy's having a good chat with Sinsalo. So just waiting for the boys to come back out. Just to put it out there as well, KT is playing, has started the game. So it's good to see KT back in the Celtic shirt. I know it's not Celtic Park for his first outing, but look, having back in the squad, having KT back in the Celtic shirt, it's just feels surreal. I know it's been coming a long time, but we have him back. We got him on a free transfer from Arsenal, and you know what he's going to give. He's going to give his best in that Celtic shirt over the next few years. Just start the stream later than expected. Started 40 minutes late because I thought the game was kicking off at 12, not 11 o'clock. So silly me. So just get the comments in, folks. Tell us who's tuning in from. 39 people. So this is the team now for the second half. Doolan, Ralston, Murray, Scales. Inamura is going to come on for KT. McGregor, Benjamin Nygren, you'll get to see in a Celtic shirt. First time. Arnie Ingalls, James Forrest, Adamida and Yang will play the second half. So they're basically rotating the whole squad for the second half. So Scales will be playing. Inamura will be playing. Ross Doolan's on. Benjamin Nygren, we're going to see Ida featured as well. So yeah, let's see. I missed the first half. Stayed up last night to watch Katie Taylor and literally just woke up. I was the same. I watched Katie Taylor last night. I actually watched the 3 fights before it, and funny enough, literally about half an hour before Katie Taylor came out, I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm wrecked. But I ended up staying up and watching it. With my Ireland jersey on, with my Celtic house coat on. It was bright out there, and I was like, you know what? Moments like this, you gotta joy, because it's the summer morning, and you're seeing a bit of history being made with Katie Taylor. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But so yeah, we've kicked off the second half. Lack of communication there. Ross Doolan had to come out of his box there to clear the lines, even though the 2 defenders were literally 5 yards away from him. Shouldn't be doing that, especially against a team. Look at these; it's pre-season for them as well. It's behind closed doors, if anyone's wondering. That's not watching the game. It's in Benfica's training ground. Lovely facilities, by the way. Fantastic facilities. Good to see Jota the other day as well, doing a little exclusive interview with Celtic TV, obviously paying tributes to his former teammate of the national team under 21s of Portugal, Diogo Jota. I know what happened last week was really, really tragic and sad, and Liverpool start their pre-season today against Preston North End, and they've retired the number 20 shirt. So all I can say is my thoughts and prayers are with his family, with his friends, and his teammates at this difficult time. Just really, really sad. It's really sad what happened, and to hear him and his brother in Zamora, the province near Portugal in Spain, North Spain. northwest Spain. So yeah, horrific day. Shook the football world. Shook a lot of people's. 10 days. 10 days prior to that, he got married to his childhood sweetheart. So anyways, let's just change the topic and talk about what's going on in Portugal right now as our boys are playing the second half. Yang has started the second half. Neugren started the second half. Ida started the second half. Ingles as well. So we're seeing a rotation of the squad to get the legs back up. Days Maeda featured in the first half. It was all right. Didn't do nothing much wrong. Yang's getting a lovely delivery in there, but the keeper's at the catch now. On his near post, Adamida's at the start in the second half of the game. Keeper looks like he's at the pit. Keeper has a big plaster on his head as well. So let me know in the comments if you are enjoying the stream. Please comment below as well to keep the conversation going. And yeah, Ralston for the second half as well. Some mop of hair on Tony Ralston. What a guy. What a guy. We'll see. Hopefully see Alistair back soon. Good to see you in, Terminator. Good to see you in, Brian. Just say hello in the comments. Just say hi, Keith, whatever. You don't have to put a big Harry Potter novel if you don't want to. So, yeah. Some heat out there today. So, what is the weather? What is the temperature in Lisbon as we speak? Because I'm listening to this without sound. So 22 degrees in Lisbon as Celtic are playing. It's hot over here. It's absolutely roasting here. Good question. Is Stokesy coming on tomorrow? I have to touch tabs with him tonight. I have to ask him if he's doing he wants to do a pre-recorded or he wants to do live. I gave him a mail during the week after I got off that live, and he said he'd be interested in doing a podcast. So it'd be good to have him on. It'd be good to have a chat with him just in regards to his career at Celtic, his career at Hibs, talk about former teammates like Scott Brown and Hooper and Griff and stuff like that, former managers and all. So, Stokesy played well in the Celtic shorts. I haven't pulled up his stats yet. But remember, he played with John Guidetti as well at Celtic. Then you think he played with in the Dart Gifty is up front as well. He was brutal. He was absolutely brutal for Celtic. So James Forrest, took a shot, deflected, gone for a corner for Celtic. Celtic on the pursuit for the equaliser as we stand. James, he cuts in the left, hits it with his right, and the defender blocks with his head and goes over just above the goal, above the crossbar. And the ball has been cleared back into the Celtic end. Ross Doolan's cleared it to Tony Ralston. Tony Ralston hitting the flank to Benjamin Neugren. Bit of possession in midfield now. It's brutal watching this on a small phone. It really is. 26 people tuning in. Stokes and Griff so on the radar by our fan base. They were outstanding, the two of them. Two of them were outstanding. Good communication. Both of them had free kick attributes, good poachers, skillful players, good finishers, could score from outside the box as well. Proper lads that were up for playing wearing the Celtic shorts, and yeah, Griff was very underrated by Celtic fans. It was a sad way it ended with his career, regards to his Celtic career, but the club stood by him as much as they could during his difficult time, and he's over in Australia now. I think he's playing for somewhere in Perth. He's signed for a club recently, so I thought he would have went back to Hibs. Obviously he had a spell at Dundee and didn't work well out for him at Dundee, but scored some bangers. Did Tony? Absolute weapon. Had his moments too. Griff had his moments. Look, Scott Brown had his moments as well. no player was perfect, and I look at one of my favourite games. Anthony Stokes was actually against Caligande. Thought he was outstanding that night. Thought he was really good. He's probably one of the best games he's played in his career was actually that Scottish Cup final for Hibs. He ran absolutely amok against Rangers in that cup final in 2016. So as it stands, folks, it is 2-1. If you're tuning in, this is just me watching the game on my phone, live chatting to you on YouTube. 2-2 now. 2-2. 2-2. Amadora has scored for Celtic. So it's 2-2. Lovely cross in, and he capitalised. Poacher's goal, and it's 2-2. As Fabricio Romano says, here we go. So it's 2-2. Rio Atate with the goals. Right. Give me a second. Someone's trying to ring me, I think. That's why I went off. So Amadora scored 2-2, folks. I know people talk about the price tag, but I think Ida comes under too much flack at times. Look, to be honest with you, regardless if you're leading the lines or you're a goalkeeper or you're playing right back or left back with Celtic, any position, you're always going to be under pressure. And unfortunately, the way the football world is became over the last 10 years, no matter what age you are watching football, I just think it's the emotions of, this player isn't good enough. Like, he's maybe a first choice striker and he's only scoring 20 goals a season out of nearly 60 odd games. I can understand the frustration from some fans, but yeah, 2 seconds, folks. Just try to get back into this match. What happened? But Edith, look, the thing what I say about Edith is he has to work harder. Simple as it is. Amadora, there's potential there with Amadora, but I think a lot of us are on the fence with regards to is he a first choice striker? Do you take do you go with preferably Days and Moyeda through the middle instead of? Did you go to Prestwick? No, I didn't go to Prestwick, but so just give me a second now, folks. Then multi. Sorry about the stream going real quiet, folks. I'm just trying to get this. Hail, hey from Germany. How are you getting on, Floria? How are you? I hope you're all well. Oh, here we go. Now, back into it. So, just mute that. Hope you're doing well. So, folks, it is 2-2. Rio Tate scored in the 7 minute. Why the hell do I have that down to 7? 2 seconds. Can you see them? Can you see them? Ingles with. She's fucking doing my head, honestly. Let me see. There we go. Right, back in the zone, folks. Sorry about that. Ida is a player I'm so desperate to see do well. I think. Do you think would feel like that if it was a player? If he was maybe a 2 million signing? Probably not. I think it's because with the price tag on him, as I said, some fans are living on that demand that he has to be a four-choice striker. He has to perform every single game, and it doesn't work like that, folks. I'm desperate to see Amadora do well. I stuck by Amadora during his drought last season when he went 15 games without a goal. And personally, I think that's not good enough for a striker playing for any club at that standard. You know, especially at Celtic where the demand's quite high. You shouldn't be going 15 games without a goal. And I understand there's Champions League games in there and there was league games and League Cup games, but still isn't good enough. And he just needs to work. Like getting a full pre-season under his belt this season will help him with Celtic as well. Like last season, he was in and out pre-season with Norwich, and then obviously all the games. Oh, there's Celtic on the attack. Who was that? Who was that taking that shot? I'm trying to see who was that. I'm trying to see who took that shot. I think it was Yang, if I'm correct. Yang took a shot and the keeper saved it from the right wing. Could be incorrect what I'm saying here. We'll go back to the replay. Who was it? If Celtic have a free kick about 25 yards out, so here we go. Who's this? Amadora, sorry, apologies. It was Amadora that took the shot. Keeper saved it. Okay, Ida cut in the right wing, and the keeper saved it, and went back out and play. Who's that? Is that Turley coming on? Is it? So Amadora wants to put some tape on his wrists. Free kick on the edge of the box. Who's going to take it? Is Benjamin Oigrin? Is Arnie Ingles? Who will be taking it? We'll see now. So hope everyone's doing well today on this fine Saturday. Oh, he's putting tape on around his socks. It's only a pre-season, Adam. Calm down with it. Jesus. We're playing a half football, not the full 90 minutes. Does James Forrest have the captain armband? Looks like. Let's play Brill. Cross was floated in, cleared out by Estrela. Nothing happening. Just a lot of possession in midfield, but typical. Play the ball from the back. Try to look for a breakthrough. Amadora starting left back for you folks. Too weak in them at times. Estrela on the counter attack. Ross Doolan's out. Good. Amadora capitalised as well. Got the ball. Brilliant. So still 2-2, folks. 62 minutes into the game. As I said, Rio Tate scored for Celtic on the 7th minute, and then Amadora scored. I think it was on the 49th minute, 50th minute. So here we go. Amadora is pushing right up onto that left flank. Looks all right so far. So I don't know what's going to happen if he's going to be a project player. Is he going to be on the fringes of being the backup to Tierney? Time will tell. Has Taylor played his first game for Pakia in Greece? Poke. If anyone knows in the comments, please comment below. 22 people tuning in. Nothing really being said. I just like him because he won us the league and then he came in and there's definitely a player there, but there is a player there, Craig Boy CSC, but it's having the hunger. And, you know, he's playing with a cracking set of guys as well. Like, look at Days Maeda, you know, Callum McGregor, what a leader. Kieran Tierney, you know, there's players there that could, you know, lift him up from these bad times and, you know, give him that confidence. Put that out. Oh, that's good catch there by Doolan. Cross into the box. It was by Estrela on the right flank. Celtic looking to. Oh, who's the guy in the middle? Who's the youngster in the middle of the midfield? He's at losing the ball 3 times so far. I know it's only a learning curve for him. Oh, lovely long ball over. Is that the Amadora or Yang? Let me see. We're on the attack. No, that's the Yang. Nice pass. Here we go. Just get in. It's crazy. You take these, like, you enjoy watching Celtic no matter what. It's behind closed doors. If it's on mute or it's a full house, you know, like the crowd, ball to eat it, but it's offside. Come on, Adam. He scored today, but come on, Adam. Yeah, he was well offside. About 3 or 4 yards off. So, 2-2 as we stand. Our next game is on Wednesday in the Algarve against Sporting Lisbon, which will be a tasty game Wednesday night. So I am planning to do a watch along Wednesday night for the Sporting Lisbon game as well, folks. Let us know in the comments. Would you like me to do another watch along, or will I just come on after the game? Let me know in the comments. You know, if the demand's there, I'll do it. If it's not demand, I'll just sit there on my phone and watch it and keep my thoughts to myself instead of saying it publicly. You know, Tony Ralston, Liam Scales, Amadora. Hey Toto, what are you thinking? I understand he's trying to get that ball up. Just let me know in the comments anyway, folks. Be appreciated. So them boys are going to be absolutely bollocks after this, didn't that he? Looks so clammy over there as well. Good interception by Amadora. He's playing well. Like, his distribution of the ball has been quite good so far. One bad pass in the half so far, in 20 minutes in. Not bad. Looks quite composed in the ball. It's like he knows these lads, like the way he's playing, like he knows these lads for like years. It's a good sign, because you think about it, he's after coming from a team that's in the J League, that's fighting relegation, and you know, Estrela is at the making a hash of that at the back, trying to clear the lines, and they hoof the ball to the defender, and he chests the ball, and he couldn't clear his lines. Now they're on the counter attack. Scales is on his own. 3 players up front for them. They're going to take a shot. 3-2 Estrela. 3-2 Estrela. Brutal defending at the back from Celtic. Scales was left on his own, and it's 3-2 Estrela. I'm just going to change that. Change that now. 3-2 Estrela. Stupid defending today, folks. All from a counter. It's all started from their post, from their box into the midfield, centre mid, through ball. Striker gets onto it, passes to the left-hand side, and slot into the right corner. Lovely goal by Estrela. 3-2 Estrela. Poor defending by Celtic yet again in this game, from the corner kick for the second goal and then the third goal as well. So, are we going to get bogged down about it because it's a pre-season? Definitely not. It's all about getting. Just taking a quick water break here now, folks. 67th minute in Lisbon. Iconic number. Unfortunately, the number we conceded the third goal in. So the boys are just getting a bit of refreshments. I'm sure Brendan will have a few words to say with the defence. You know, let's wake up, lads. You know, I know it's behind closed doors, but come on, let's make an account for yourselves. It's a pre-season. You know, I'm sure every game he's analysing, and he's like, you know what? I thought Trusty in the first half looked very fragile at times. Liam Scales couldn't do much about that. It was 3 versus 1. I don't know where Tony Ralston was to be. He wasn't to be anywhere. Amadora was too much up the pitch. So, yeah, get the comments in, folks. There's 33 people tuning in. Craig White, CSC, has been he's been the most productive on the channel so far, regards to comments. Terminator, you've been outstanding as well. Brian, hope you're doing well. Gaddafi, Sam Tex, how are you getting on, bud? Good to see you in. Don't know if you're still there. So Celtic are losing 3-2 over in Lisbon in Benfica's training facility. The first goal we conceded was a penalty in the 40th minute. Then the stroke of half time we conceded from a set piece of a corner. And then just on the 67th minute, we conceded through a counter-attack, through ball, 3 versus 1, slotted over to the left winger, and then he slotted into the right-hand side of the goal. So, yeah. So that's Sinsalo conceded 2. That's Doolin conceded 1 so far in this game. And we're into our third pre-season we played our first pre-season Friday. Be 8 days ago we played Queen's Park, or Lesser Hampden, you want to call it. Then we played in Park na Quaeve on Tuesday night. We beat Cork City in the dying members of the game, the Cork Super Cup. So we're now losing over in the country where we won the European Cup, the Big Ears, in the city where we won the iconic European Cup, Lisbon. So let me know in the comments, have you ever been to the Estadio Nacional? Have you ever been to Lisbon? Full stop. I think we need to slash the cash. You mean splash the cash, bud? I know what you mean. Hope you're well. Now, well, I was saying this to 2 lads I work with, the big Celtic fans, and I think it's a quarter 8 kickoff on Wednesday. I'll just double check now. What I was saying to the lads was, I think Celtic are not going to splash the cash until they know they're in the Champions League next season. This coming season, folks, to be honest with you. That's what I think what's going to happen, to be honest. That's my verdict on it. Because once we get through that Champions League qualifiers, we have about 10 to 12 days to get our business done. And that's a lot of time. But there's no point of... We do need to splash the catch, 100%. So the game on Wednesday night is it's 7:30 Celtic Park time. So I'll be live on Wednesday night. If you want me to go live, just tell me yes or no. I want to hear yes or I hear no. Because if you want me to go live, if about 5 years or 6 years say yes, I will go live from about 7:15 up till full time. If not, I'll just come on at full time and have a chat with you. So we're on the attack now, trying to get the equaliser. So making sure Ingles cross the ball in. Was it Ingles or Nygren? It's bleeding brutal to look at this on this small phone. We have a bit of possession here. Let's just get a goal. Let's just test the keeper from outside the box. Like, we shouldn't be losing to a team that finished 15th in the Portuguese league. Like, the Portuguese league is a good league. There's some cracking teams like Benfica, Sporting, Braga, which Braga Bielka's gone to. They have high ambitions this year. Braga, they're looking to get into the Champions League spots this year as well. So, just in regards to the departure yesterday, it was confirmed that Nicholas Kiln did join Como for £16.5 million. So, as I said this on the channel a couple of times over the last week or so, we knew this was going to happen. We knew it was evident. It was a matter of time where he was going to sign for the Serie A side, and giving up Champions League football, it could be a regret. It could be a regret that he's going to be playing in a smaller stadium, but he's going to be playing in a better league. Let's be honest. He's probably going to be on better wages as well. Will he be better playing with more gifted players? Don't know. Look, if Cesc Fabregas is building a project with Como, and so Liam Scales tried to hoof the ball up into the box, intercepted by Estrela. Their left winger looks really good. Celtic are on the attack now. Foul. Is it a foul? Yeah, it's a foul on the edge of the box. No, he played it on. The referee played it on. Not a foul. Estrela on the... Oh, great tackle. Who was that? Who's that defender? Who's that midfielder that's playing for Celtic? The blonde hair guy. Just let me know in the comments, folks. Lovely tackle by him, by the way. Lovely block. Amadora missed that tackle. Ingles ripped them apart. Ingles literally stupid foul. Oh, that was a... You know what? That wasn't a free kick for Celtic. He actually won the ball. I know he came in from the back. He actually won the ball. So I think that was a right decision from the referee there. Oh, you watch him from the boy? I thought you live in Scotland. They have a really good CSC in the boy, don't they? McGettigans or something like that. Is that where that is? Just picking up on what you've said about 12 days to get our transfer business. It's a long time, but we are out on a long season. Understand that, but Celtic, look, I understand there's 80 million in the bank, and there's probably more now because obviously the sale of Keown as well. You're looking at probably pushing for the 100 million in the bank. But people need to realise as well that Celtic have put money into the resources of the training facilities, Barrafields. They've laid a new pitch as well, a new up to standard pitch. They've done the facilities up as well. I know that doesn't cost 80 million in any shape or form, but we are improving the stadium as well. But we will. I just think they're not gonna spend big until we're guaranteed into the Champions League. That's to be brutally honest, which is, I think we should spend big. I think we should be buying players before that. We're taking a big risk of trying to say, you know what, we'll be fine. We'll be whoever we play in the playoff because we're doing the Champions route into it. It's going to be hard, regardless who we get. If it's Strong Graz, if it's who else could we play? Habel Tel Aviv. We could play Ludogorets of Bulgaria. I think they're the teams that we could go against. There's another handful more as well. I think there's someone in the Croatian League, whoever won the Croatian League as well. It's not. I know it wasn't Hadji Split. Don't think. Or Dinamo Zagreb. Dinamo Zagreb didn't win the Croatian League. So yeah, so it's 3-2 Estrela. 75 minutes in. Weird half of football compared to the first half, you know. Obviously, we rotate the whole squad at half time, but just really need to start getting into this game and start showing. You know, there's a goal there for them. Definitely. Edith just looks like he's all over the shop. Yeah, he has scored so far. James, he's playing all right. James, he's going to cross it in, and it's a corner for Celtic. On the right-hand side, it's a corner for the champions of Scotland. So, let's capitalise from this. How's it going, Declan? I hope you're doing well. Michael, what's the story? Hope you're doing good. Good to see you in on Facebook, folks. If, as I said, all I'm asking is it's free of charge to sub to the YouTube channel. Just trying to get past the old borderline of 18 and 19,000. Ingles about to cross the ball in for Celtic. 77 minutes into the game. Celtic are currently losing 3-2 over in Lisbon. Dane Murray trying to hopefully get an equaliser for Celtic. Getting marked tightly in the box. Let's see. Liam Scales and Dane Murray is the centre backs for the second half. Ralston's playing right back. Inamora's playing left back. And the keeper clears it, punches the ball out right on the keeper. Throw in for Celtic. Is Tony Ralston going to take it? No, Arnie Ingles is taking the throw in. Goes back to Tony Ralston. Ball being passed over from Murray to Scales. Scales hopefully looking to pass it out to Inamura. Gone out for a throw in on the left hand side. Yang is playing in the left wing with Inamura. Benjamin Nygren is playing more of a number 10 at the moment. Haven't seen much of Benjamin Nygren in this half, to be honest with you. What is the story with this? Swear to God. Like, Ross Doolan is like literally 40 yards out his goal. Trying to play as a sweeper keeper. Poor passing to Amadora. Poor passing. Look. You bounce back. It's only a one bad pass. It's only a pre-season. I'm not going to get too much into it. And the Celtic guy says the Japanese centre back we signed looked good against Cork. Maybe he'll be good in the future. He's actually looking all right. Look, he's had 2 bad passes so far in this half. He played well against Cork. He's playing left back today for the second half again, like he did in Cork. He is preferably a centre back, but Brendan's trying him out. He's trying him out. Like, we have Scales pass it back to Doolan. Good defending there by Liam Scales. So tell us where you're tuning in from, folks. There's people from Dubai in this channel, people from Ireland. Just tell us where you're tuning in from. Just type it. There's someone from Belfast as well. So hello to the folk in Belfast. Let us know what you think of the new away kit as well. Are you a fan of the third kit? Have you bought this jersey yet? Let me know. I bought it without the sponsor. I have to say that they're back to that stretchy material as well, Adidas. And I don't know if we don't have Magners anymore on the tops as well. If you do get with the alphabet. Gervin, nice place. Nice place. Drove through it. Nice place. Eddie. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Is that a free kick for Celtic? Jamesy went down and we're out for a corner. Celtic have a corner with Arnie Ingles take this corner. Yeah, he will. James Forrest is the captain for Celtic in the second half of the game. If you are liking the watch along as we're currently losing, please give me a like. As I said, any communication, folks, for the algorithm is fantastic. You know, these are all good set of folks. Hello in Armagh to David Burke in Crossmaglen. I won't say the rest. But I hope you're doing well. Hope as well. Look at that shanty building at the back there. Went to Cork and Kerry for 2 days. You know what? I've never been to Kerry. I keep saying to me missus, right? Me missus is from the East End of Glasgow. And I know this is nothing to do with Celtic. So me missus came over to Dublin to meet me mum and dad almost 3 years ago. And her great granny was from Cork and another great granny was from Dublin, right? She goes in and meets me mum and dad, and now what she's wearing in to see me mum and dad? A Kerry jersey. She just wears Kerry jerseys. She's no relations in Kerry. She doesn't watch GAA. She just wears Kerry jerseys to piss me fucking off. But yeah, we're just trying to put pressure here on Estrela in their own box. They've cleared the lines. It's gone straight back to Celtic in their half. We're pushing up a lot. Our left backs and right backs are basically up on the tip of the halfway line. We're not being productive enough, especially in the middle. We're not being productive enough. You know, Ingles is trying to make look. City, like, we look so weak. Like, you can see the difference when Callum McGregor is in that midfield. You can see the difference that we don't give away stupid balls like that or let players bullies in the middle of the midfield. Like, a bit of paint on my head or something. There, it's gone. But how's it going? I hope you're well. Hope you're well, Ian. Lovely picture of you and the dogs. Is that under a rock there, bud? Under a rock. I'm sure that them Rangers fans will be under that rock soon when we scalp them. That's a lovely picture there. Is that New York, Paul, is it? Is it? Is that the Rockefeller building, is it? Or the Empire State? But 82 minutes in, folks. Celtic are losing 3-2 over in Lisbon. Rio Tate scored for Celtic and Adamida has scored for Celtic. But to be honest with you, if you're tuning in late, the 2 goals, the second goal and the third goal, brutal defender. We're on the break. Oh, James crossed it over and they've cleared the lines. Estrela, no one there. Jesus, mate, such a break. So someone going past it. the house, and I don't know if that's a truck or a van or something. You can hear them. I don't know if you can hear that brakes. Jesus. Sort them brakes out. Is this their training jersey? Estrela's training jersey, because they're no numbers or nothing on it. He looks like Tim Howard, their manager, does. But yeah, look. Thanks very much for the likes from Gabriel Lazette, Colin McAllister, William Geddes, Darius Kirk, Lee McGrath, Anne Clock, Ian Roy. Thanks for all the Facebook folks. Give me the likes. I really appreciate it. But I like to see it on Facebook, on YouTube. You know, this is where the bread and butter is. This is where I'm more active. Tony Ralston with a stupid cross just didn't look productive at all. It's just the same with Tony Ralston's career. He's just always a backup to Alistair Johnston. Is he solid and sturdy? Of course he is. He doesn't have the technique, though, that Alistair Johnston. Alistair Johnston's a different level of a footballer to Tony Ralston, and good tackle. Who was that? Inamura? Was that Inamura there winning that tackle, winning that ball? Yeah. He's done all right so far. He's getting stuck in. See, the positives of signing this guy Inamura is he was halfway through a season in the J League, so he'll have that sharpness there. All good block by Amadora on the Estrela keeper, so that's gone out for a Estrela's throw in, just around the corner flag. Oh, how's it going? Anto Green's in the house. Shout out to Anto Green. He's on holiday in Nairn. I hope you're having a good time with your family or with your pals or even on your Toblerone, whatever you're doing. Hope you're doing well, Anthony. Keep it lit, bud. Hell. Hope you have a fan with you. Celtic on the attack, on the edge of the box, and James Forrest lost the ball. So we have 5 minutes left, folks. And as it stands, it looks like this Portuguese team are running amok against Celtic, especially the middle of the park. They're actually making a show of our midfield. And I don't like saying that because it's very rare you say that about Celtic. Only if you're playing against a superior opposition in the Champions League. But I know it's a pre-season. I'm not going to come off this live and have a cry for losing if we lose 3-2. You know. Do you still think Celtic need a strike? 100% we need a strike. I've said Morosky so many times. Lacking, look, we're going to be losing out on, with Nicholas Kuhn gone to Como, we're going to be losing out of around 30 goals contribution of a player there. So we really, hopefully Benjamin Nygren replaces him there. He hasn't played well so far in his debut for Celtic in the second half, but you know, there's 4 minutes left. He might come out with a dinger. You never know. So it's only pre-season, folks. Only pre-season. Appreciate you all watching the live, by the way, as well. From Facebook and YouTube, he's all legends. Fair play. Keeping me going. Good block there. So Ida has the ball. They're very physical. You know what? Fair play to them. They're actually, you know what? They're not afraid of taking a slide tackle. They're not afraid to get stuck in. You know, Estrela. It's like our lads are terrified, afraid to pick up an injury like what? Look at Stephen Welsh picked up another shoulder injury the other night. Don't know how long he's going to be out for, but I made it clear in the channel. Look, Stephen went over to Belgium to obviously get minutes and, you know, get a bit of football under the belt. But is he a preference to be second or third choice centre back? Definitely not. Definitely not. I think Stephen Welsh's time at Celtic needs to end soon. And I hope he goes to a club where he gets regular football. And if it's Mechelen or if it's someone in Scotland or if it's someone down south, look at fair play to him. We got through the youth system and got a breakthrough. But it's just, I think he's actually his debut game was against, for the senior team, was against Hamilton, if I'm correct. If anyone wants to comment below. We played the Yankees away. He started that game, I think. if I'm correct. That was when we wore the New Balance. It was the season when the whole world went into lockdown. So let me know in the comments if that's correct. 20 people tuning in. I know it's an early stream. I just said I'll pop on, have a chat with you just to show that this channel ain't going nowhere. Should be going up, not going down. So 2 minutes ago, Yang trying to put pressure on. They're trying to clear the lines, Estrela, but Edith's trying to put pressure on the keeper to clear the lines. They look more superior in the midfield than Celtic. Celtic are on the attack. Celtic on the attack has been cleared out for the corner. Could we get the equaliser now? In the last few minutes of the game, will there be much stoppage time in this pre-season friendly? Probably not. Probably just blow it up on the 19th minute. So this could be the last important set piece, important attack in the game. Benjamin Nygren about to take this corner. And it is gone for another corner. Cleared out for another corner. So come on, Celtic. Let's end it 3-3 even. Look, I'm going into this game expecting us to play a Sunday League team. I didn't realise these teams were in the Portuguese top division. That just shows the stubbornness of me at times. I'm sure a lot of you thought that as well. I didn't look up this team before I went live, so I was like, this would be a walk in the park for Celtic, But it's not. It's not. They got that ass served to them. Nice ball by Liam Scales off to Nygren. Nygren trying to make something happen there. It's gone for another corner. Is it gone for a corner or is it a goal kick? Goal kick. I think that's the final piece of action for the game, folks. I think the referee will probably blow it now. The keeper will probably take this. Do you think Celtic will go to Ireland this season, every season? There's a market there for them for one or two pre-season games. It just depends, to be honest with you. Just depends. Depends of who wants it. Because think about it, the Irish teams are halfway through a season. I'd be afraid they'd like to see us play someone not out of the League of Ireland, someone like Premier League opposition. Like, look at Leeds. Leeds are playing AC Milan de Viva. Like, I know we played Wolves last year and the attendance was shocking because the weekend in that there was an All-Ireland final on, there was Longitude was on, I think, or Electric Picnic, one of them. So we'll see what happens. So it's into the 94th minute. I'd say the ref will just give a time, we'll blow the whistle soon. I wonder if we're ever going to wear them green shorts as well with the home kit. Such a random thing to say, but yeah. So Francis is saying, mate, all the Portuguese leagues are physical, and Nicholas Kuhn going to Italian football. Don't think he'll be suited to that. His bottle screen just like the guys that breaks. You know what? The only thing I could say is time will tell. He may not be suited for Serie A, or he may absolutely flourish over there. But what I would say is thank you for the memories, Nicola Kuhn, and it's full time, folks. So Celtic have lost 3-2 to Estrela. Full time. Is it anything to worry about? Certainly not. This game today was all about fitness, getting the boys back into, a culture, playing football, get the rust off the legs, and it is what it is, folks. We obviously rotated the squad in the second half. We started with Tierney. Tierney played his first game for Celtic today, returning to the club. We got to see Benjamin Nygren play today as well. We got to see Amadora play second game for Celtic. Amadora came back. Rio Atate's at the coming back. Daisy Maeda's back as well. Tilio featured in the first half of the game. So look at it's all a learning process. Just looking at the game here, it's hot conditions, and I know one or two people in the comments will be pissed off that we lost to a team in Portugal. But don't be pissed off. It's all a training. It's all a training process, folks. If it was a Champions League qualifier, it'd be a different story. I'd be screaming. I'd be literally screaming. I'd be like one of them YouTubers that just has an absolute Britney meltdown. But look, get the legs warmed. Look, we have a big game on Wednesday night against Sporting Lisbon down the Algarve. So as I said in the channel, all I'm asking is, do you want me to go live and do a watch along on Wednesday night? Just comment yes or no in the comments, folks. Simple, yes or no. Because as I said, there's no point in me going on a live if there's going to be like 3 people watching. It's not worth me while. You know. So we could be spending quality time with me missus watching Celtic instead. So let me know in the comments. Not pissed off, but I wasn't impressed at all. I only caught the second half. Yeah, we're very poor in the second half. I thought in the first half we looked more productive with the team that we went out with. I thought Tilio looked a bit sharp at times. Obviously, he crossed the ball over, and then was the architect towards that first goal as well. So, look, 3 preseason games in, 2 wins, 1 defeat. Doesn't always go be it's always not going to be always rosy and green. So, I'm just disappointed in the way that we gave away that second goal and the third goal, to be honest, which is I just thought was brutal defending. So Ian says yes. Tony says yes. Now, Tony, your best bet be going onto YouTube at the end of this and subscribing, because sometimes Facebook doesn't give you the notifications if I go live. Even though we have a big following on Facebook, people just don't want to watch people talk on podcasts on Facebook sometimes. So, yeah. But I hope you're doing well. I really appreciate you coming on to the channel about 3 weeks ago. We had a good chat. Hopefully we can do a collaboration again soon. And give this YouTube channel a subscribe, folks. YouTube Celtic Supporters Club. Good CFC. Good set of lads. 2 or 3 of them do it. So shout out to the lads. I think they're pushing for the 1,000 subs. The last time I had a look at the channel, so they're really good. You know, there's loads of phenomenal podcasts out there. They all do a good job, and they all have good shows. And keep it going, lads. Keep it going. You know, as I said already on the channel many times, it's not easy putting yourself in front of a camera and talking, because there is people out there within our fan base that will try to fact check you, and they will try to make you feel brutal about what you're talking about. And there's phenomenal people. So yeah, let's see, what's this? Let's see this. Let's see the bill. So thanks very much for subbing as well, by the way. Thanks very much. 39. Let me see. So who was your man of the match, folks? It's very hard to call in it. Like, I'll be honest, because it was such a rotation of the squads, you couldn't really say a particular man of the match. I thought Rio played well coming back. Wasn't much of Maeda, especially the first half. So 39, 25, 64. That's fine. So yeah. So folks, I'm going to jump off. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back for a podcast tomorrow. So if I link to any more players in the meantime, I'll put up a short video. But really appreciate everyone tuning in for the watch along. And look, at a bad day at the office. It's not too much to lose sleep about. It's only a pre-season, folks. It's a tour pre-season. It's an introduction of majority of our first team players as well. So they're just getting back into the rhythm of playing as well. So look at those. We scored 2 goals today. That's the positive. The positive is that you have Tierney, Maeda, Ida, Atate, Tilio, Scales, then other players back in the ranks. Schmeichel as well. You know, he didn't feature today. So yeah. So we'll leave it there anyway. Thank you very much for tuning in, and speak to you tomorrow night sometime. Hell.